one sort of maybe a gossipy question. Why do you think, and it's to do with competition, but why do you think we hear of Angami as a Abu Dhabi-based company or Swivel as a Dubai-based company, and what's happening there?
So I'll leave you to ask the founders the question.
Okay.
But I think what's clear is that, interestingly, let's do a little bit of history. So originally, the growth of entrepreneurship in the region was out of Jordan and Lebanon, because from a tech talent perspective, very strong university base, very strong interest from a government perspective. Many of the founders were creating those companies at lower costs than you would in potentially the UAE or other GCC countries. And so historically, we're talking about the 2000s, many of the Fadi Ghandour, Aramex, Souk, Maktoub were Jordanian, Syrian, Lebanese type founders. In 2013-14, I believe, there was the celebration of entrepreneurship, which was spearheaded by IMF, World Bank support to try and drive entrepreneurship in the Middle East to diversify economies. And the UAE embraced the concept of digitalization of their economy and tried to push in the development of infrastructure, setting up the ability of companies to receive funding, encouraging the growth of what the UAE, as an example, is a perfect hub for networking in the region. Interesting to also note, many of the founders in the UAE, we did a study a couple of years ago, are expats who worked in consulting and finance. Magnus Mudassar, McKinsey Consultants, the likes that have come from those type of industries.
And you are one of them as well.
I'm one of them as well, who set up tech solutions for problems they had identified in their professional careers that they looked to try and solve for. And given many of them were located in the UAE for their professional careers, it was a perfect starting place. And at Astrolabs, you would have seen many people that came from those type of professions that saw incubators, co-working spaces, and hubs that allow them the first port of call to set up.